A key U.S. military asset flew through the sensitive Taiwan Strait on July 13th, just 2 days after the Chinese military carried out exercises in the region. The U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet said the P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol and reconnaissance plane, which is also used for anti-submarine missions, undertook the mission. U.S. military missions passing through the narrow strait have consistently infuriated China. These missions primarily involve warships, although occasionally aircraft are also involved. China claims sovereignty, sovereign rights, and jurisdiction over the strait. Both Taiwan and the United States assert that the strait should be recognized as an international waterway, differing from China's claim. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. military has sent a signal to China with a P-8 mission through the Taiwan Strait. Let's get into the details. The U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet said in a statement, "By operating within the Taiwan Strait in accordance with international law, the United States upholds the navigational rights and freedoms of all nations. The aircraft's transit of the Taiwan Strait demonstrates the United States' commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The United States military flies, sails, and operates anywhere international law allows." Taiwan's defense ministry said the aircraft had stuck to the strait's median line and flew in a southerly direction, and that Taiwan's forces kept watch. The median line, typically functioning as an unofficial boundary between Taiwan and China, has experienced increased violations since August of last year. China's large-scale military exercises near the island have resulted in frequent crossings of the line by their military aircraft, albeit typically of short durations. The People's Liberation Army's Eastern Theater Command responded by saying in their own statement that they sent their fighter jets to monitor and warn the U.S. plane. China's military described the flight as public hype. PLA's Eastern Theater Command said, "Troops in the theater are always on high alert and will resolutely defend national sovereignty and security, as well as regional peace and stability." Shi Yi, a spokesperson for the PLA's Eastern Theater Command, called the aircraft's transit provocative. Mr. Shi added, "In the recent period, U.S. warships and planes have frequently carried out provocative actions, fully proving that the U.S. is a disruptor of peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait and a creator of security risks in the Taiwan Strait." P-8 Poseidon is developed by Boeing and is modified from the 737-800 ERX. It's capable of anti-submarine warfare, ASW, anti-surface warfare, ASUW, and shipping interdiction. It also has early warning self-protection, EWSP, ability. It's able to reach a maximum speed of 563 miles per hour or 907 kilometers per hour, and has a combat radius of 1,380 miles, or 2,222 kilometers, which enables it to cover large swaths of the ocean. P-8 is equipped with an AN/APY-10 radar, which is installed on the enlarged nose fairing. The AN/APY-10 radar provides the synthetic aperture radar (SAR) mode capability for imaging, detection, classification, and identification of stationary ships and small vessels, and for coastal and overland surveillance, as well as the high-resolution imaging synthetic aperture radar (ISAR) mode for imaging, detection, classification, and tracking of surface submarines and small, fast-moving vessels that operate in coastal waters. P-8 is fitted with the CAE Advanced Integrated Magnetic Anomaly Detection (MAD) system. It's also able to drop and monitor sonobuoys, which are basically expendable sonar systems. Tensions have escalated between the U.S. and China following the visit of Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen to the U.S. to meet Kevin McCarthy in California in early April. The crucial aspect of the mission is the timing. The mission coincided with new Chinese drills near Taiwan, involving fighters, bombers, and warships flying mainly to the island's south and out into the Pacific through the Bashi Channel that separates Taiwan from the Philippines. Having a powerful monitoring asset like P-8 operating in its proclaimed territory is not what China would want. With the mission, the U.S. military has signaled that it will continue to operate in the region despite China's increasingly coercive actions to dissuade it. According to data from SCSPI, South China Sea Strategic Situation Probing Initiative, in 2022, the United States conducted around 1,000 reconnaissance flights over the South China Sea. Notably, a significant number of these flights occurred within a distance of 13 nautical miles from China's maritime territorial baseline. It's evident that this is not the first time P-8 has been used for a mission in this region, and this will not be the last.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.